Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Dinkum episode. It has been, I think, a few weeks now since I was able to record. I was fortunate enough to catch a pretty nasty cold, and with the holidays ending and then also some travel plans, I just haven't been able to sit down and get this done. But I'm really excited to dive back in. No real big goals for today's episode, so we'll have to figure that out. But I've got a nice hot cup of tea, and I'm going to get started and figure out what our next steps are. There were a bunch of comments left in the previous episode, so I'll start there and figure out what we should do here on Puffin Cove. All right, let's get started. All right, welcome back. So I have finally put on some warmer clothes. I think it's about time we accept that we are no longer in the Christmas holiday spirit. So changed into some more tropical apparel. I think we'll leave the festivities up for just a little longer, just mostly because I don't want to spend a lot of time deconstructing that right now. We're going to pop into Rain's store really quickly here, just check what she has because she's just opening. But somebody recommended that now that we've collected a large amount of these green components, that we go and check out some of the docks, or not docks, sorry, the radio towers that are scattered around the world and see what those are about. And I have yet to do that, so I'm going to go and try that right after we pop in here and check if there's anything of interest. I think it's mostly just the same stuff that it's been over the last couple days. So I am going to go check out those radio towers, and then we're also going to try and get a bunch more copper. We are out of copper, and I need to get some copper tools again because I would like to make a trip down into the deep mine again so that I can start getting a bunch more minerals and whatnot, so that we can really ramp up some of the town and some of the production of all the fruits and everything that we've been getting. So let's go check out those towers. All right, so as I was heading to find one of those towers and collecting some copper around the island, I had picked up a investigation request off the bulletin board. So we found another one of these satellites, which we'll go ahead and just break really quick. Get more green components that way. We already have all this stuff on us anyway, so that's good. And then also there's these islands where we originally got the coconuts from, and they all seem to have regrown all of their coconuts. So we'll get some more of these either to jam or can or cook or whatever combination that we feel is necessary, or maybe we'll plant some more. Not sure, we'll figure that out a little later, but off to the towers. All right, so in good fashion, as one always does, I managed to get super distracted catching fish, collecting fruit, and just random things. But I should have marked these towers on my map as I found them originally, which I did not. And so, therefore, it took me a little longer to find one than I was expecting. And let me see if I can get to the read. Okay, here we go. Alright, so this thing looks broken. There are parts missing. Should I place something inside? Is he coming for me? I can't catch a break with those things. I think he is. Oh, buddy. Not cool. I'm just trying to fix this tower. Alright, hold on. We'll try to take care of this guy. I'm not sure how difficult this will be. I haven't fought one of these other than the big one that we died to already. But I would like to use this tower, and you are going to be a problem. Oh, of course you're super strong. Oh, buddy. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Why does he look bigger than the other ones? Can you just... No, you're not going to let me have this, are you? Okay. Alright. Mm. Well. Well, now you just got the high ground. That's not fair. Ouch. I don't think I can fight this guy. He's too strong for me with the tools I have right now. Okay. Well, thanks for not letting me have the tower that I want. Is he like... He's not one of the boss ones, is he? Well, that's super unfortunate. I really wanted to try and repair that tower. I guess we'll go find another one. Not cool, dude. But yeah, off to the next one. Alright, so we found another tower. It's not the one that is farther away. This is one that is relatively close to the Puffin Cove. And I was trying to find one that was a bit farther away because I have a fond memory of what these towers do. But that's okay. Let's just try this one, and we will try the other one another time. But should I place something inside? Absolutely. Let's do this, the wire. Oh, I need shiny discs. I thought that those would not be needed for these towers. I thought those were only for Franklin, which is unfortunate. I don't have quite all the items that I need, but we are pretty close to home. So let me just hop over there, grab a shiny disc, and I will be right back. Alright, there is another fire-breathing spitball monster over on the left here, so we'll have to be careful. But I did grab the shiny disc that we need to finish this tower. Should we place something inside? Yes, we should place the shiny disc. That seems to have done it. What happens next? Nothing. Nothing happens next. It was all just a waste of green components. The end. No, I think we need to connect all of them. I think we need more than one, at least, of the towers. And that is beyond frustrating, because the other one that I found is over here next to that bush devil, the big one, which may as well be the same as the boss, for all I know. He looked like it. And I just have great luck with those. I having gone down into the deep mine for the first time, I was like, wow, I am so good at this game. I have no fear, until I met the larger bush devils and realized that I had not really unearthed half of the difficulties of Dinkum. So I'm gonna try to sneak back over here. Let's see, where was that? Oh, more to the left here. Okay. I'm going to try to see if I can go and place those components into the tower without that guy spotting us. I don't know if when you walk away from an area, if they clear out or if they just kind of just remain in the same spot that you left them. But we'll find out. I'm going to try to sneak back around from the north side. That's what I should have done. I should have led him super far south and then brought him away from the tower and then circled back on it, which hopefully I got him far enough away. So let's try this one more time. Unless he's kind of set up to defend this thing, but I don't think that's the case. I think we were just unlucky the first time. I don't see him. Looks promising. Although he tracked us pretty far last time, so we'll just keep an eye out. can't get up there. Is he back? Why do I feel like he's back? The music changed. I'm really nervous. Oh, he's back. He's right there. Or, that's one of them. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, he's back. No. Leave me alone. I just want to place my items. Oh, they're fighting each other. Okay, wait. Distraction. This one. What else do I need? This one. Place items. Is that it? It doesn't do anything. Ow! Okay. Well, we got an achievement done. Alright, I think we need all the radio towers. I don't know how many there are. Number 2, complete. Okay. Oh, that was stressful, guys. I didn't like that. Alright, so we've looped all the way back around to Puffin Cove from the bottom, with no luck at finding another one of the telly towers. So I'm not sure if you need to have all of them linked up or if we're missing a certain item to use them. But we will figure that out sooner or later. I'm going to drop off the green components and then go to bed because it is super late, and we will figure out what tomorrow looks like. Alright, welcome to a new day. I did a little bit of cheating and looked up the telly towers to get a better idea of how to use them. And it looks like there are 4 of them, so we found 2. I think that they're kind of circling the main island, and it seems like if we were to just walk into one instead of trying to access the little box on the outside, we would have had better luck on actually being able to teleport. And that's why they're obviously called telly towers. So we're going to try and do that today. We're going to try to find a couple more, and then we're going to get the copper that we need for the deep mine, and we're just going to try to wrap that up today, so that we can kind of check that box on accomplishing that part of the game. Yeah, so just turning in that mangrove jack that we caught yesterday to our good friend Theodore here. But I did want to sneak around here because it looks like there is a new visitor today. And I'm not sure that we've met Erwin yet. That's funny, Erwin. Good day, mate. The name is Erwin. You are, don't tell me. You're Nick, right? Absolutely wonderful to meet you, mate. I'm Erwin. Oh, I already told you that, right? I'm visiting Puffin Cove trying to find a home for some beautiful little creatures. If you have a handling license, come by and talk to me. There's nothing more bonza than looking after a beautiful little creature. I hope you can help me out, Nick. Okay. Well, we have our handling license. I want to chat. What do you want to chat about? Let's chat. When I was in the blobfish back in the day, it was terrible. I never could bring myself to them. They were just too cute. Oh. Okay, well that's not very helpful. Animal feeder, animal brush, animal food, and a baby chook. If you got a good home for her, she's all yours for $5,000. Well, we've got $5,000. Okay, great. I think we should give her a name. Ooh, a name. Chiku. I'm not very original with my naming. Yeah, we're gonna name you Chiku. This is so great. Please take good care of Chiku. I'm going to miss her. Alright. So we can only buy one, right? Okay. And we achievement there. Nice. So do we need animal food for Chiku? We do. Let's buy enough of this. Let's buy $5,000 worth. That's good. I don't know how much we need to be able to feed our good pal Chiku here. An animal brush, and well, we're gonna need the animal feeder. Yes, I'll take that. And I don't know about an animal brush. Stop them from getting sick. Okay, that does sound important. We don't want Chiku to get sick. Chiku. So let's take our new little hamster, chicken, that we've acquired here, and we'll just drop you right there. Yep, perfect. No, that's not a bug. Don't smack Chiku like that. That's not very nice. Okay, we do have a couple other priorities today before we take care of that, though. So let me hop in here. Let me sell off these jams and things that I made so that we can make a little bit of that money back that we just used to purchase Chiku. And yep, that's everything. Alright, I'm going to grab my green components again and head back out to look for those towers. I will check in with you guys shortly when we find something worth shouting out. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, well this is embarrassing. I last night came right past this dock. I kid you not, probably like just like this, and no radio tower except if I had just panned over slightly more, I would have seen the radio tower. So, let me run over here and a little slow, a little anticlimactic, but I think we can repair this guy. Hopefully we have enough components. And yep, I think that's everything. What happens next? Alright, so now it seems like if we were to just walk into this, we can basically teleport to one of the other towers. I'm guessing that the other one's going to be somewhere up here, so we're going to go look for that one now. So I don't want to teleport quite yet, but I just wanted to call out that that is how you use them. So let's wrap around the island here, go find that last one. I'll get a little bit more copper, and we will be ready to tackle the next goal of this episode. Check back in with you here shortly. Alright guys, here I was hopping island to island all across the north, and the tower was actually below all of those islands the entire time. So, we have found our fourth tower. You don't scare me anymore. You're not a bush devil that shoots flames out of your mouth. So, sorry, not sorry, but you're just not scary. And we have been running along this entire coast, gathering as much copper as we can, and I'm starting to wonder, do these copper and iron deposits, or tin, come back on the surface, or once I've gathered them all, they're just gone? I haven't figured that out quite yet. Feels like maybe some of them come back slowly, but nothing like the deep mines, right? Like that's got to be probably the best place to get this stuff moving forward. Ooh, got a little golden rooster there. Hello, buddy. I need a quick picture of you for the book. Okay. No. Come back. Alright. Nice. I don't know if we need that, but I got it anyway. I'm gonna grab these bananas because we are gonna try the teleporter for the first time. Yay! This thing looks broken. There are parts missing. Should I put something inside of it? Yes, please. Hopefully I have It was too good to be true, guys. It was too good to be true. We are missing about half the bright wires that we need to finish this tower. Just my luck, right? Like, seriously, I can't catch a break. Perhaps we look for a couple spots to dig while we're up here on the coast. If I can't find the wires, though, I will probably just have to walk home, which I was hoping to not have to do, but you know, it's not the worst thing. We've done it many times. We'll do it again. All right, you actually may be a problem now because I wanted to get those diggy spots over there. But you're gonna make that rather difficult, aren't you? Oh, they're still chasing me. All right, I'll check back in shortly when I get maybe some wires or end up walking home. Either way, see you soon. Alright, well, it only took me the rest of the day, but we found an amber and the last remaining wire for fixing this telly tower. And believe it or not, the only reason I tried so hard to find this last wire was so that I didn't have to walk home, but I think that would have been faster than all of the work involved in finding the wire. But we now have all 4 of the telly towers hooked up, and I think the closest one to our house is this one, although this one requires us to walk all the way around, so we're definitely going to want to get some kind of like bridge or something on this side so that we can more easily traverse this south side of the base. But that's okay. For now, I'll just walk up and we will throw this amber down and settle in for the night. Oh no, I went to move Chico just over here in the box, and when I went to place the box, it actually put Chico down on the ground. So I'm just going to quickly box it in here for now, so that we can do something a little later with this, but that will be fine for now. We'll just get that all set up. Yeah, nice. Just like that. That's fine for now. I was gonna do something a little bit better for our little pet Chico here, but I think that'll work for now since I accidentally placed the chicken down. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do with it or how to pick it back up, so we'll leave it as that. So cool. All right, so ooh, what is that? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that existed. Okay, but anyway, all things considered, after smelting down all the copper and the tin bars, we got 8 copper and 9 tin, which isn't a ton, but we were really focusing on the towers and not really the copper operation. So this is still enough, I think, hopefully, to get another copper pick and another copper axe before going down into the deep mine. So tomorrow we're gonna sell the rest of these canned jams that we had and gear up for maybe a Sunday trip down to the copper or down to the deep mine so that we can get lots more copper and tin from there. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow when we get some stuff sold and get everything together. All right, good morning. Back here on the island, and we've got kind of a little bit of a big day here to gear up for the deep mines again. And I won't make the deep mines as big a deal as it was last time, just because we've seen that. And this run will be more just as a grab as many items as we can, but there's a couple things we need to do before we can do that, and I want to apply for some more licenses. I'm wondering if maybe we want to get the 3rd round of the mining license. We also have completed that. Unlocks keg recipes, water escaping sign right building license. Tool belt license, cargo license, farming license, hunting license, fishing license. Okay, is there anything? Let's come back for this vehicle license maybe. I want to check on a couple things. First, I want to get our better copper pickaxe and our better axe. And then we need another hammer, which we can't craft. I need a gum plank. I will get that here in just a second. Is there anything else I want to make before birds can live in this? Okay, nope. Is it time that we get our own crafting table? Maybe. Tool improvement, nice. Okay. And then the other thing is that Franklin's here on the island, so we can sell some more shiny discs to him, although we used a bunch yesterday for the towers, so we don't have too many to sell to Franklin this time around. But, let's see, do we have any gum wood planks? We do, and we also have 3 nails. Okay. No, we need 3 nails. We have 1 nail. So let's see if we can make some more nails. I wouldn't mind having a crafting table now, just over at the base. I think it may be time to upgrade to not have to come back into here every time. Let's craft 1 set of those. Grab this and a hammer. I don't think we've unlocked the ability to do a copper hammer. I don't know how... I'm not quite sure how we unlock that. I guess maybe mining level 3, or we need to smash some more things. I guess we'll figure that out eventually, but let's go ahead and place our crafting bench here. We finally got our own crafting table. That's awfully nice. We can drop off some of the rest of these components. We're not going to need these for now. We don't need this or this or this. Try to get these back into the right slots. Yeah, I think that's good for now. And then we can drop off that. We don't need that anymore. And I did get extra ones, but I guess I don't need those quite yet, so we'll hold off there. And then, yeah, great. So let's go hop over to the shop. We'll sell this resin we got yesterday. Alright, here you go. Beautiful. Hammer drum. Looks like a raise around. Yep, that's perfect. Thank you. And then wait for you to walk all the way around. Great. Talk to John. How can I help you? I want to sell some goods. I want to sell these 2 items. Great. Perfect. And then, do I want to buy this copper bar? $2,000. I'll take it. Works for me. And then we're going to hop on over to Franklin here and sell our shiny discs, and then we'll just be rolling in dough. Hello, buddy. I have some discs for you. 16 of them. Donate. Yes. Great. We are just rolling in cash here. Alright. And then repair kit. Interesting. Use it to rally your damage as a repair table. That would be... Oh, that's expensive, buddy. I'm not sure I agree with you there. Can you make me something? Please do not waste my time. Okay, I will try not to waste your time. Chainsaw. Jackhammer. Compactor. Dirt printer. Ugh, okay. Weather. Spin around predicts the weather somehow. Repair table. I don't want to buy a repair kit, so that's kind of expensive for me right now. Gotcha machine. A lawnmower. Ride-on lawnmower. So the jet ski's interesting. I'm all for it, although the funny thing is that I got the tower now, so I'm like less inclined to want to buy any of the machines right now. Oh my gosh, 3 million. So I think we'll hold off on all those right now. We're managing, we're doing fine. We just got some money to our name, so I don't want to go and lose all of it quite yet. What do we have in terms of the town? Can I see the deeds? I see. How much in debt are we? Oh wow. Okay. well, let's go ahead and finish paying that. Brings us back down to basically exactly where we were. Let's talk about the town. Can I see the deeds? Oh, we don't even have any deeds. Great. That's fine. We'll just be ready for the next one when it is here. Great. I don't know if we can make a copper shovel yet. I don't know if we can. Not that we really need one either. I mean, our shovel kind of lasts quite a long time, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, we've got the table right here now, so I can quickly see if we can make a copper shovel. It doesn't look like we can, so that's fine. We need a place to make proper meals. That could be good. We might want one of those soon. But what about these Billy jam can? We need campfires, gum logs, and stone. Gum logs and stone. Gum log, stone. Okay. Let's make 2 of these. Back her up. Those are 10 bars, and these are 10 ore. So let's grab our 10 bars. Great. And drop this off again. Oh, no, wrong one. Put that in there, and then for these, we'll just line them up here. Alright, that's good. We got 4 of those now. Now you may be thinking, oh, you made those so that you could put these fruit in. And that wouldn't be a bad guess, but no. Actually, what I would like to do is I think I want to take the rest of these fruits and actually plant them in the farm again. I'm not sure to what scale people typically take their fruit farms to, but I think I want to just keep expanding this as far as I can. Let's take the cherries out. Forget how to drop things. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, okay, well, you know, we're just gonna collect all those. Is it Q? It is, okay. So we're just gonna cover that up. So what I don't know is we don't have like a compacting tool yet, or whatever that other tool was. So if I want to continue the tree farm to the back of this island, I need to actually elevate the trees to this next level. And I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. It wouldn't be bad. It just would not be the best. Well, maybe it would. I mean, the thing is like elevation in these types of kind of builds usually add a little bit of variation, uniqueness to it. So let me give that a shot. Let me try and play around here for a bit, and I'll come back and I'll show you guys what I come up with for this whole area, really, because I'm just gonna rework a lot of this and try to get the fruit farm kind of expanded out here, as it seems to be the best way for us to make money. So I'll be back. Alright, welcome back. So it has gotten quite late here on the island, but just wanted to show this before going to bed. I've tidied up the tree farm just a bit. I've added a little bit more paths. My shovel broke, or else I would have put some more dirt in here, but can't speak. I have put in paths through all of the fruit trees, and I again ran out of a shovel, so I just have this dirt mound in the way. But you get the idea. It's coming along. It's got some direction to it. But yeah, I think we'll probably call this good enough on the amount of fruit trees that I have. Once these grow, we will have quite a large operation going on. So um, I just continued the same fruit all the way back for basically all the fruits I did have. I don't have many of these left, and I also think that these are not fruit trees. I think these are just normal wood trees. I'm not sure. I think I just brought them closer so I wouldn't have to go far to get this wood, but I think that's just dumb. So I need to tear those out, and hopefully I'll replace that with another fruit, if there even is another fruit in the game that I'm missing. But avoid this alligator, and we'll be going to bed. Okay, so waking up here on this first Sunday of autumn, I immediately was aware of all the changes to the trees and surrounding kind of grass, which is really cool. I didn't know that the biomes would change so drastically between the day yesterday and today, but that's super cool. Unfortunate that we're going down into the deep mine today and won't be able to enjoy looking at all of that. Can bring 5 tin ore and I'll give them 3 tin bars. That's a good deal. I'll accept that. I'll try to get that done. But yeah, so I would just grab my keys here, and I've already got my mine pass, so I think we're ready to go. We'll take the long way that way, just so you can see the farm again and some of the changes that I made. Looks like some of the other fruits grew, the apples and lime bushes and these guys, so we'll harvest those maybe tomorrow, but this was the work we did last night on the tree farm. Also, there's a ton of mushrooms popping up everywhere. Wow, okay. I don't know what that's about. We'll check that out another day, but we might want to get some of these. Those look cool. But we're on a mission. Today, we're going down into the deep mine, and we're going to try to just explore more and get as much of that done as we can. All right, talk soon. All right, welcome back. We had a bit of a close call there in the mine, getting out of there a little later than I wanted to. I got a little discombobulated and turned around when I was down there and went the wrong way when I thought I was heading towards the exit. Probably would have had enough time otherwise, but that being said, this is the haul from the mine. We prioritized mostly ores this time around, not the special rooms. So we did get a couple little goodies. We got an iron pickaxe, whatever a mighty seed is, 138 copper, 47 iron ore, and 91 tin ore, as well as a miner's helmet. Yeah. All right. So Erwin's back on the island. That's interesting. He was just here like a day ago. So that's cool. Just back-to-back visits from him. We should try to do one of his daily quests or something so that we can actually try to get to see if he can come and stay on our island. But we will figure that out another day. Let's get everything situated here. Just processing some of these shiny rocks. Oh my gosh, our chicken grew up. Our pet, Chico. Buddy, do I need to keep feeding you? Do you die if I don't feed you? honest question. Like, I actually don't know. I really don't know what any of this does, but there you go. Take that. Let us put those items in there, and then we're off. Let's go see. It's Monday. That's good. And then smelting request. 5 copper ore. So that's John. That one's Theodore. Oh, it's Franklin's birthday, but Franklin's not here, so can I not do anything about that? Can I, like, mail him a birthday gift? Okay, so what we need is we need to actually bring the copper ore and the tin ore with us, because we need to give those to John and Theodore, but then we also need to sell this ruby that we got. This time we brought it back whole, in an entire, without breaking it down into like the ruby shards to see if it sells for more. Last time we tried to break it down and it sold for basically nothing, so we're gonna try to change it up this time. And then I also was told in the comments of last video that we should take a picture of any unique item, ores or whatever that we find down in the cave, because we may need that photo later. So let's go ahead and grab a photo here. Beautiful. Alrighty. Hop in here. Drop that. Alright, I see you've got a ruby there. Looks like it'll raise around through it. Cool. Yep. So about the same as amber. I think it's probably roughly about the same, and then he's back at his desk now, so let's sell a couple more things. We want to sell this, this, and this. I think that's everything I've got for you, John. Cool. Great. Stacking up the money here. Keep it coming. We love to see it. We will also drop off all of our green items that we got down from the caves. We don't need any of those anymore. And I'm enticed. I want to apply for a license. I want... that's so expensive. I don't know if I want to do that quite yet, actually. I realized that we forgot to ask John about something. He has a request for us. I completed your request. I did. Here you go. Thank you, Nick. Take these copper bars. Perfect. And then I also want to buy a couple things. I want to buy a furnace. Yep. Sold. I think we need that to do the ores. I want another table saw. Yep, I'll take it. I want a barbecue. I'll take it. And then give me this too. We want everything. Give me everything you got. Perfect. And then what is this? A wheelbarrow and a house customization kit. Appearance, that will be true. No thanks. Not right now. We're all about productivity here. We can do the looks later. We can spice it up a bit later. I also think that we may need to talk to Fletch about our house. So what can I do for you about my house? I'll just let you know there's a 95 and once you apply to you'll have to source the construction area. Sorry, you interested in buying around here? I want to apply for a house. I hope you'll forward to your new house. Great. Okay. So we have upgraded that there, and then let's talk to Erwin. Hi, Erwin. What's new? Those dinosaurs are beautiful. They're so big, but so gentle. They've got big hearts, 3 of them, in fact. Absolutely amazing. Wombat. Okay. I want to chat. Got a job for me? Oh, Nick, you have a mining license, right? Think you can help me out and wrestle a bag of cement? It would really help me out. I'll do it. Yep, easy enough. Nothing new here, but he does sell another baby chook. And I think we're gonna grab another one of these, and we're gonna name him Roostu. Nope, Roosty. Confirm. Yep. Perfect. Thank you. We'll grab our chicken, our chook, and we'll take him home so that he has a friend. Dun, 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 dun. And we'll grab a bag of cement, and we'll take it back over, and it'll be wonderful. So, drop. Pick up. Release. Perfect. Alrighty. We got another one of these. So we can double up on that. And then I also got a furnace. So I think we can finally start to do some iron. And another barbecue. Wonderful. Welcome to Erwin's Barn. How can I help you? I want to chat. What did you want to chat about? Here you go. You brought me a bag of cement. Yup. Here you go. Waka-woo! Nick pulls through again. Thanks again, Nick. I want you to take this as a reward. What'd I get? Ooh, a bandana. Looking like a criminal. A farming criminal. I like my sunglasses. I'll keep my sunglasses. We need to pop into Theodore and tell him that we've got something. What can I do for you? I want to chat. What do you want to chat about? I did that thing for you. I did. Yep, that's what it was. That's what I did. Here you go. Thanks, Nick. Take these 310 bars. I appreciate that, Theodore. Alright. So let's see if we can smelt these iron ores in this thing. Great. Okay, so that is what we needed to smelt the iron ores, which I don't think we can do anything with yet because we haven't upgraded our mining license, so I'm not too worried about processing all of those quite yet. But I just wanted to kind of get that situated so we're ready to go. We've kind of got like a whole little setup going here now. We've got our furnaces, our sawmills, our grinder things, our billy camps, and so then all that funnels down into here, which will be the selling bucket, the selling guy. And then we got our good friend, the bug. He doesn't have a name. I'm, again, not very original with my naming, but we need to go up here really quick to see what we're gonna need to build the house. So what does it cost? 15 gun planks, 10 nails, 3 tin sheets. Oh my gosh, that's like honestly the cheapest recipe of any of the things that we've done so far. I think the only thing that we need is to get the nails, which, like, whatever, it's not a big deal. We can do that, easy peasy. Let me go ahead and finish that up. She did mention that that would build overnight, so that'll be super nice. We don't have to wait a really long time for that. So let's see, is that enough nails? It is. Great. Okay, so then we can put in back this. We need 10 nails. I'll just keep on the for a second. And then we needed gum planks. How many of those do we have? Not a ton. We may even need to cut down another tree. We used a bunch of our gum planks for getting the farm situated with the pathing and everything. So let me just chop down a couple trees. Let me get a little bit of energy here. Alright, I will be right back when I get the all the ingredients needed to finish the house. Alright, we're back, and I think we have everything that we need to finish up the construction on our house so we can finally stop living in a tent. All the construction products have finished. Alrighty, wonderful. And we can just put the rest of that stuff away in our chest here. Perfect. Let's put the gum nuts in there, and then I've got the torches, which I'll just consider torches part of the tools. So we've got our inventory situated, we've got all of our apples cooked, and some of the other fruits going in the billy jam can kits. And it's almost 5. We've already talked to Erwin and done just about everything I wanted to do for the day. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go to bed early so that we can see what this house is going to look like when it's finished. There's one other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to move all of my clothing items minus the mining helmet, because I kind of consider this a tool, up into our wardrobe in our house. I thought that would be nice. So I want to put in here all of our clothing. Yeah, alright. Lay down, call it a day, sleep until tomorrow. Oh, well, the construction crew that came to build the house just rolled me right out of my sleeping bag. That's awfully nice. And I guess now, of course, I just put these things in there, and I need to pick this up and push it back. Oh, well, that's great. You know, well, you win some, you lose some. Let's rotate that and place it, and we'll dump all this stuff off again like that, and then the rest of this can kind of just stay for now. We'll pick this up and move it. We're gonna want to upgrade this eventually. But wow, would you look at that? I feel like maybe it doesn't make so much sense up on the hill anymore, now that it looks like a house that goes in a neighborhood. But you know, we're gonna leave it. We love it just like that. No need for change. Put those items in there. And yeah, I think that's it. So, ooh, an egg. That's nice. That's new. Let me just quickly feed these guys. Okay. It's gonna be a little annoying feeding them constantly, but we'll get used to it. And put the egg in here. Alright, so I think that's probably where I'll call it for the episode. It was good to be back on Dinkum playing again. Hopefully episodes will be a little bit more regular now that I'm not sick and traveling. But we got a lot done here today. We made a trip back to the deep mine, got a bunch of ores. We now are sitting on quite a large surplus, for at least for me. I mean, I'm sure other people have a lot more, but it's good enough for me for now. Make some tools and whatnot. We've got a little bit more of a production line here for the fruits that are coming. We're gonna need more. I know this isn't enough, but it's a start. We got our house upgraded, and we now have all of the telly towers. So I would say pretty productive all the way around. So look forward to hearing some feedback in the comments. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will have more content coming soon. So thank you. Goodbye.